Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Manchester United injury update ahead of Everton clash, and Amad Diallo sends surprising message to Mason Greenwood. For more on the story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United injury update ahead of Everton clash. Their defensive woes have been compounded by the devastating news that Lisandro Martinez has suffered an ACL rupture, ruling him out for the remainder of the season. The attacking department has also been hit hard, with Amad Diallo sidelined for the rest of the season due to a foot injury. The young winger has been one of the few bright sparks in an otherwise disappointing campaign, making his absence all the more frustrating. Midfield prodigy Kobbie Mainoo will also be unavailable for at least another couple of weeks, further limiting Amorim's options in the center of the park. Meanwhile, Mason Mount continues his unfortunate run of injuries, with the £60 million signing yet to regain full fitness since arriving from Chelsea. United's defensive frailties are further exacerbated by the continued absence of Luke Shaw, who has endured yet another injury-plagued season. Veteran centre-back Jonny Evans has not featured since Boxing Day, leaving Amorim short of experienced options at the heart of defence. The situation is made worse by Manuel Ugarte's knock, which kept him out of the Tottenham defeat, while young midfielder Toby Collier remains a doubt after also missing the Spurs fixture. The goalkeeping department has not been spared from the crisis, with Altay Bayındır absent for United's last two matches. The Turkish shot-stopper's unavailability leaves United with limited cover between the sticks should anything happen to Andre Onana. However, there is a glimmer of hope, as Christian Eriksen and Lenny Yoro are expected to return after missing the Tottenham game through illness. Their availability will provide a much-needed boost, but it remains to be seen whether United can cope with their mounting injury concerns. Amad Diallo sends a message to Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood has been a hot topic of discussion in recent weeks, with speculation growing over a potential return to Manchester United this summer. Since leaving Old Trafford, Greenwood has gradually rediscovered his best form at Marseille, proving his talent once again. He recently found the net in Marseille's emphatic 5-1 victory over Saint-Étienne, further strengthening his reputation in Ligue 1. That goal took his tally to 14 league goals for the season, placing him second in the race for the Golden Boot. His prolific form has seen his market value soar, even surpassing that of the strikers currently leading United's attack. Greenwood's resurgence has only fueled debate about whether United were too hasty in parting ways with their academy graduate. In contrast, Manchester United's current attacking trio of Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zirkzee, and Alejandro Garnacho have only managed a combined total of 8 goals in the Premier League. The stark difference in numbers highlights the impact Greenwood has made in France and raises further questions about United's decision to move on from him. Leaving Old Trafford appears to have been a turning point in Greenwood's career. Marseille secured his services for just £26.6 million, a relatively modest fee for a player of his quality. Beyond his immediate contributions, he also represents a valuable long-term asset for the French club, who could make a substantial profit should they decide to sell him in the future. When Greenwood was first loaned to Getafe, Transfermarkt valued him at a mere £4 million. However, in less than 2 years, his market price has skyrocketed past £30 million. If his form continues, he could soon attract serious interest from Europe's elite clubs, potentially handing Marseille a significant financial windfall. Amad Diallo recently spoke about Greenwood and sent a message of support to his former teammate. In an interview, the Ivorian winger said, "He is my friend. I would love to play with him again here, but that is not my decision as a player. For now, I need to focus on recovering from my injury. As for Greenwood, I will always support him. He is playing well at Marseille, and I hope he remains consistent." Some United supporters have expressed regret over the club's decision to let Greenwood go. While he remains a controversial figure off the pitch, his performances in League One have led many to question whether United could have handled the situation differently. Even if he never returns to Old Trafford, the club still stands to benefit from any future sale due to a resale clause in his contract. Despite Greenwood's resurgence on the pitch, his past controversies remain a highly sensitive issue in England. Public opinion remains divided, and the backlash against his potential return to Manchester United has not faded. Many fans and pundits continue to oppose the idea of him wearing the red shirt again, with some believing that his presence could tarnish the club's reputation. The Manchester United hierarchy is also reluctant to revisit the Greenwood saga. The club is keen to move forward without any distractions, and they do not want their brand to be overshadowed by one individual. As a result, bringing Greenwood back is simply not part of their plans, regardless of his performances abroad. What do you think? Will Mason Greenwood return to Manchester United? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button. Manchester United target Atalanta playmaker. Manchester United have set their sights on Atalanta's attacking midfielder Charles de Ketelaere as they look to strengthen their squad ahead of the summer transfer window. According to Team Talk, the Belgian has caught the attention of the club with his impressive performances in both Serie A and the Champions League this season. Since making his move to Bergamo permanent last summer, de Ketelaere has been in scintillating form, registering 11 goals and 11 assists, making this his most productive campaign to date. The 23-year-old is known for his versatility, capable of playing as a striker, an attacking midfielder, or even out wide. This flexibility would make him a perfect fit for Ruben Amorim's tactical system at Old Trafford. With United keen on signing young, talented players as part of Ineos' recruitment model, de Ketelaere fits the profile perfectly. His current market value stands at around €38 million, a relatively modest price for a player of his caliber. However, Manchester United are not the only club vying for his signature. Their biggest competition is expected to come from arch-rivals Manchester City, who have been closely monitoring the former AC Milan man for over 2 years. Pep Guardiola is believed to see de Ketelaere as an ideal successor to Kevin De Bruyne, who is widely expected to leave the Etihad once his contract expires in the summer. City's long-standing interest in the Belgian means United will have to act swiftly if they want to secure his services. With Guardiola's admiration for the player well documented, the Manchester clubs could be set for a fierce transfer battle in the coming months. De Ketelaere's ability to influence games in multiple positions makes him an attractive prospect for any top side looking to bolster their attacking options. Atalanta, however, are reluctant to part ways with their star playmaker. The club sees him as a key figure in their long-term plans, and they are not actively looking to sell. That being said, should a significant offer come in, it may be difficult for the Italian outfit to turn down, particularly if the player expresses a desire to move on. Interestingly, de Ketelaere had previously rejected approaches from several Premier League clubs, opting instead to establish himself in Serie A. However, with United and City now showing serious interest, he may not be so quick to turn down an opportunity to move to England this time around. A chance to play in the Premier League and compete at the highest level could be too tempting to resist. One factor that could work in United's favor is their strong relationship with Atalanta. The Red Devils have previously completed deals with the Bergamo-based club for Amad Diallo and Rasmus Højlund, which could potentially help them in negotiations for de Ketelaere. Having already done business together, there may be a level of trust that United can use to their advantage. If United managed to beat City to de Ketelaere's signature, it would be a significant statement of intent from the Ineos-led project. Securing a highly rated young talent ahead of their local rivals would not only strengthen their squad, but also deal a blow to Guardiola's long-term plans. For a club looking to re-establish itself among Europe's elite, this could be an important step in the right direction. With the summer transfer window fast approaching, all eyes will be on de Ketelaere's next move. Whether he chooses the red or blue side of Manchester, or stays in Italy, remains to be seen. One thing is certain, his performances this season have put him firmly on the radar of some of Europe's biggest clubs, and his future will be one of the most intriguing stories of the summer. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.